Want to master anime character design for free? This course is your first step on the journey to anime character design art learning pathway. Brushcamp offers tons of similar courses in illustration, 2D, 3D design. Level up your creativity with free knowledge and courses. Visit brushcamp.com today and explore endless possibilities. Hi, welcome to Anime Course for Beginners. Your next lesson is how to draw eyes in anime. Drawing anime is having very big, round, glittering eyes, available in a variety of colors, lengths, sizes, and styles. Each eye type will give you a different feeling. So now I will show you how to draw a simple anime eyes. I will come to its shape. A normal human eye would have a shape like this, right? I just draw random. This is definitely the eye socket. And definitely here is the iris. This is the lower eyelashes. And on this is the eyelashes. Eyelids. Above this will be the eyebrow. Normally this is your pupil. Normally, the iris will be inside the white like this. When looking at it sideways it will look like this. From the front it will look like this. Many of you mistakenly think that the pupil will protrude like this. The truth is not. And it will look like this. So how to draw eyes fast for anime? Here I will have the basic anime shape. Those are big round eyes. Very innocent and naive type. This will be the kind of innocence. Depending on eye shapes, it will determine the soul of the character you are drawing. This is kind of innocent. And this is kind of moody, a little melancholy. Its shape looks like this. This eye looks sharp, with the eye turned up from the corner of her face. Look how mischievous and sharp it looks. There's a kind of dangerous look in the eyes. The kind that doesn't care about life. I'm just giving you some examples of eye shapes that I often use. You also see it appearing quite a lot in the picture. I'm just listing it. There are even eyes that look scary like this. Makes us feel scary. This is an iris that is only half open. Then you'll see that the eye features have a huge impact on the character's emotions. So in anime, people choose to use the eyes as the main center to describe that character's expression. Therefore, people often focus on drawing eyes in anime style in detail. You know that eyes are the windows to the soul. And drawing eyes like this is a common feature of the anime drawing style. So, how do we draw a pair of anime style eyes? I will use a brush to outline the part we will learn. I'm drawing the boundary between example and practice. First, to draw anime-style eyes, we will start with the upper eyelashes. Now, you draw a square. A square or rectangle is fine, but it's somewhat square like this. You divide it in half. This will be the starting point of the eye socket, kind of like normal human eyes. It will have an eye socket like this. This is the eye socket. I'm drawing for illustration only. So, this is the rise of the eyelid. I will erase this part. Open this eyelid, then you draw a curve across. And lower it here. In this part, you draw like this. I will draw separately for you to see easily. From here, pull down and draw a small line below. The eyelash line is quite thick. We will draw another line surrounding the eyelid like this. Next, we will draw the eyelashes. The feature of anime is, the eyelashes are very big and long. You can adjust the shape as you want. Then here you draw a straight line vertically. Draw a long square like this. You can draw it shorter, up to you. Now, I will try to draw for you to know. Here will be the black pupil, and there will be a white pupil here. The white pupil is here, or here. It can be placed at any position depending on how you want to position it reasonably. Then you draw an under eyelash right here. And pull down. Now I will draw on this side. You can color the black pupil. And the under eyelash here, right? It's slightly curved down. Curve down. Here will be the upper eyelash part. And the eyebrow right above it. And here will be an eye bag. People often call it an eye bag. This is the thumbnail I draw for you. This is the big version I show you. Actually, the frame doesn't have any proportion. Just simply place a frame there, for you to easily balance the object inside the eyes, so that it's reasonable. Like now, if you draw a vertical and horizontal axis through, you will know where to place the black pupil reasonably. For example, it's also these eyes. Now I will copy it down. Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, Ctrl+D. You pull down, and you try to change the. This is the eye looking straight. And if the eye looks to this side, then the point of it will be here. Then the shape of it won't be square or round like I just drew anymore, but it will be a bit elliptical. It will be a bit curved to one side, and the black point will be on this side. Do you see the eyes looking to one side? I will erase the drawing on this side and it's slightly curved. It curves towards the direction you want, and this position will also follow the curve. And this part will be smaller. It's like everything seems to be tilting towards one. It will be as if it's leaning into this way. To look to one side like that, or for example, when you tilt your face down. Or, this is a pair of wide open eyes and the eyelashes are on top, right? What if the eyelashes are here? Then, you will know that. This is the pupil part. I will copy it one more time. Move this up a bit. To this spot. This is the pupil part. So the eye socket is like this. So, for the eyelash part when it's like this. From an angled view, we will see this is the eyelash. Therefore, in this case, we will erase a bit. For example, if you want the eyelashes here, we will erase the top part of this eyelash. Initially, you will also sketch a circle. You will sketch the circle first like this. Then draw a line like this. And then we will lower the eye socket point to half. The part that you leave open. And pull out a long line. And we will continue with the steps below, and so, we now have a pair of eyes that appear to be peeking out. You see, the black pupil will move down. And the white of the eye does the same. Of course, it doesn't move entirely. It means only half of the black pupil moves down here, and the white of the eye also moves down accordingly. And now, I will try drawing over the 3 pieces I just finished to show you. We will move on to the eye part. Please draw carefully. We will select 3 shapes that we want to copy. And drag them here. Now, I will try drawing over the sketches I just completed. Open a new layer. Then select a brush. Here, notice that the eyelashes usually have 2 lines. Normally, you would only draw like this, but in reality, you have to draw an additional line, because the eyelash line in anime is very thick. Sometimes you have to add a few more strands. Draw like this to create the feeling of many eyelashes intertwining. You see? You can draw like this, for a few strands, to hang loose to create the feeling of long eyelashes. Then, this is the end point of the eyelashes. And remember to draw the eye tail longer. You see? In this part, we draw a circle, but not too round. It means you draw a circle, but it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. And the lower eyelid will be a bit farther from the eye. And it gently curves down. Then arcs upwards. And you draw a few more lower eyelashes to give depth to the eyes, making them more soulful. There will be a few lower eyelashes here. This is the black pupil. And the white of the eye, I will fill in the black pupil. And the eyebrows will be 2 parallel lines, but ideally, imagine they intersect at this point. Like this. Then fill in this part. Eyebrows in anime style are usually very thin and simple. You can draw an arc like this. You could also draw the eye socket, but I feel it's not necessary. Then I will create a layer below. I will try to paint black and white for the line I just drew. I will choose gray to paint. I'll leave the whites out. starting from the top parts. I will drop the shadow to make it darker. I will draw this on the eyelashes, so that the eyelashes are darker than the eyes. Imagine that the axis of the eyes is a sphere, so it will be convex in these parts. The protrusions will be lighter in color, and the surrounding will be darker color. In these cases, if you want, you can add a little sparkle inside. The eye socket will be classified by class. What is class division? For example, the eye has a layer like this. It will create an eye socket here. So it will create a shadow inside the white. So I'll shade the eyes more deeply. Then I will draw the eye bags. Now we will try to turn off this layer to see the result. We already have a pair of anime eyes. You can apply makeup or change the shape to your liking, according to the things that I have instructed. You just need to keep in mind that the eye has upper lashes. First, we will draw the upper eyelid. Half wrapped. Remember to wrap almost half of the eye in the direction, or this direction, or this direction. For example, the dimension to cut the eye. From the eye socket to the tail of the eye, it will be like this, or like this. Upper eyelid. And after we have the upper eyelid, we will come to iris. And lower lashes. Pupils and lower eyelids. We do the same with the ones below. I will draw these two parallel lines around the eyes. The original square that I showed you, you can change it to square or rectangular, depending on the eye shape you want. Like I instructed, if the eyes are big, how does it feel? Practice drawing eyes for a natural look. With this type of drawing, you can apply it to any case. Have you seen your results yet? Even in the case of drawing slanted eyes. Then we will be a little more picky so that it is easier to divide by the right ratio. Now I will guide more sophisticated. Actually, you can draw more simply this way, or by Depending on the shape, I will draw any shape or rectangle. I will divide it into 3 equal parts and split it in half. Draw like I said. You will know this is the position of the iris, right? This is the lower eyelid area. I just showed you guys. When it pulls up, its normal eye tail will stay here or on this. But for slanted eyes, the eyelids will be in this position onward. So we will draw a curve going from here to here. Then draw down. Draw this here. And here I will draw eyes. I will try to opacity it now. Start drawing over. Don't forget the tail. You can manually adjust the iris so that it is not too big for the frame or the shape you want. If you want long and round eyes, fix your lower lashes. We have another eye shape. In case you use a simple frame like this, you can draw like this. No need to be too fussy. I say so if you want an easy way to understand, or to measure more accurately. Later, when you get used to it, you just draw the shape directly on the screen. Draw the lashes first and outline the eye shape you want. You just need to put the lens and draw the lower eye in the position of the face that you like. So, we have finished drawing. I'll try coloring it so you can see what an anime eye looks like with simple coloring. Of course, I will guide you to color in the following lessons. After I did a quick drawing, we already have anime eyes. Look, from the black and white version to the anime color version, from the top to bottom line drawing. This is the summary of the first part of our lesson today. Remember to spend a lot of time practicing drawing eyes, to discover which eyes you like. And next we'll come to the eye expression. The eye isn't simply going to look stiff like this. Eyes are a way to express emotions. So how to describe? Now I will guide you. For example, normally when we are happy, when we laugh, now try to laugh. You will see our facial muscles. Our eyes will squint right. If we're happy, our eyes will narrow, right? And when we're sad, our eyes will drop a bit. That's what I just drew across the eyes. You already feel that it's a bit sad, right? Or like skepticism, the eyes will look like this. Or your anger will be. Like this. So how to draw eye shapes like this? We will first observe when we look in the mirror and smile. We'll practice analyzing happy expressions first. When you're happy, your cheeks will push up. So this puffy eye will pull up like this. And this lower eyelid will automatically go down. So we will have a way to draw is to lower the eyelids. But it's a bit slanted. It will take the form like this. We'll drag this over like this. Like this. Because this is the state where it's about to close its eyes. Note that if we close eyes, our eyes will follow the slanted shape. The higher the corners of your eyes are, the more you express your joy. If the bottom of the eyes has a sunken type, it will tell us that the character is a pretty moody person, quite sad. Like this. This looks so much fun, right? And when sad, the corners of the eyes will be pulled down like this. And please note that said eyes will have a diagonal tail. The tail of its eyes won't be higher than this eye socket. You drag it down like this. Then, The eyelashes of the sad eyes won't curl up like this. They will hang down. The eyes will follow the entire downward direction. Like the funny eyes, its shape will be slightly raised. Sad eyes will like this. Like this. And don't forget the eyebrows. Eyebrows are also a way to increase the expression of your eyes. For example, angry eyes. When we are angry, our entire facial muscles tense up. It will stretch a lot, so our eye sockets will automatically open like this. If we're angry, our facial muscles will tense up like this. Your lashes will curl up to their full extent. It will be slightly slanted, because slanting eyes represent emotional explosion. Because it has energy. Then we will draw the irises in a normal style. We can draw it sticky like this, but this time let's draw the irises like this. And when people are angry, the iris and the pupil will shrink. You see, just changing the drawing style a little bit can convey the character's emotions just through the eyes. This is a trait in humans that other parts can't have. And many more expressions, so you yourself can analyze your eye shape right in the mirror. Try creating facial expressions and see how the shape of the eyes changes. This is a lesson about eye expression, one of the important factors in your anime drawing process. Please like and subscribe to our channel.